Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the gold market. In general, right now it's a major driving factor for all currencies and for the gold market, as well as the recent Powell's comments on the perspective of the United States economy. So as you know, they were really positive, as the Powell said that the Fed sees the very good perspective for the United States economy, as well as for a rate increasing cycle. So that's pressing on them. Dollar-related assets, and gold is not an exception, or better to say it supports the gold. In general, we have explained very often in our weekly reports, in particular, our long-term view on the gold market. In the perspective of on the monthly chart, for example, we'll see the fundamental shifts that makes us think bearish on the gold market, and we think that this market really has failed to proceed upward action where it should to do, around 1380. Approximately half a year ago, here we still has some chances, and that's indeed market could return back to the bullish trend. But as soon as it has failed to do that, this is really a very important moment, and it's in fact the break-even point between the bullish and bearish sentiment. This market has shown the inability to proceed normal action as a bullish market should to do. It means that market is not the bullish anymore, and this market is bearish. It means that we could estimate the downside targets, and that's why we are bravely take a look at the 1210 target when we were right at this point. So and indeed market stands just a few backs from this target. Speaking, our journey with these lows is completed, so we can see that first Russian rinse was, but later, as the Powell's comments have happened, market just breaks this area. Bearish grabber here that we have discussed within a couple of weeks has worked nice. Market right now stands below these lows. So at the same time, gold has hit some intraday targets, and maybe minor bounce here is possible, but we think that this bounce hardly will be significant just because market hasn't reached yet the major target. Here, from the 1210, 1215 area, the retracement could be stronger because this is major COP on the daily chart, this large A, B, C top target. But currently, we could get some bounce within a couple of sessions, but I don't think that will be very significant because market is gravitating right now to this area. On the follow time frame charts, first targets that we have, so take a look. Our ABCD pattern has been completed, so we said that this has the target below the previous lows on a daily. It means that the lows hardly will survive. And indeed, in the first touch of these lows, market shown minor bounce and dropped, shows the collapse. Here, ABCD target has been completed, and it's completed by our butterfly buying pattern, as we have suggested. So that's the reason, guys, for a possible minor short-term relief on the market. So maybe bounce will happen. As a possible target of this bounce, we see mostly the 1236 area. Just because, take a look, that's previous lows here on the follow time frame chart. That's previous lows on the daily, and also on the hourly chart. As you could see, we have confluence resistance around this area, so it will be some intraday strong resistance level, and this could become the area market could test. But also it's possible that retracement could be even smaller. Maybe even market will not hit the 1236, but it could just shows minor bounce 1230 and continue move down, because as I said, on the daily chart we have untouched major target, it's 1210 area. Finally, just final moment here, take a look. We have the strong acceleration rapid down to the target of the D point of the 4-hour time frame ABCD pattern that we have just discussed, and also this is the completion point of the butterfly. When you see acceleration, it means the chance on downward continuation is significant. So it's significantly increased chance of the further downward action. That corresponds to our view and our standing target of 1210. So that being said, maybe tomorrow, we could get some bounce, but I think it will be small, either 1230 or 1236. After that, I think that downward action probably should continue.